people, long time. Good evening. My name is Ginika Wukoha. Welcome to AIM. Yes, I wanted to post this, but I was like, I haven't done a video in a long time, so I decided to do a video. Now, I want to talk about creating a vision for your marriage and why it is important to have a vision. Now, do you have a vision for your marriage? If you don't, please at the end of this video, send me a message and I will guide you on ways on how you can create a vision for your marriage. Now, what's a vision statement or what's a vision for your marriage? A vision is actually like a declaration that identifies what you want to accomplish or achieve in your marriage. It's like creating the foundation for your marriage, and this foundation is actually what differentiates your marriage from every other marriage. Now, why is it important to have a vision? One is clarity. Now, creating a vision for your marriage helps you to focus on the central goal of your marriage. It also unifies your expectations together. You see, as individuals, we have different expectations. And so when you have a vision, what you're doing is that you're blending both expectations together. And it also shows you what needs to be done to achieve your marriage goals. Another thing that clarity does is it helps you understand the reason why God brought the both of you together, why you picked this person to be your husband or your wife. All right? So it's actually impossible to say that you are successful if you do not know what it is that you have to achieve. Another thing that clarity does is it eliminates confusion. You see, because you are clear on your vision, where it is that you're heading or what it is that you need to achieve, external influences or energies will not come and mislead you or misinform you on what is right for you. Now, people will not come and tell you, don't trust your spouse, don't allow your in-laws to come stay in your house when they visit, don't be a stay-at-home mom, don't, whatever advice. Now, if you don't have a vision, you are vulnerable to negative advice. So whatever it is that you hear, you come and put it in your marriage because you don't have a vision, and then it may not work for you. That it works for it doesn't mean it has to work for you. So the opposite of confusion is clarity. And to be honest, God never creates anything in confusion. God does not work in confusion. He wants to operate in light. So when your marriage is filled with confusion, when there's no clarity in your marriage, it is very hard to see the workings of the Almighty in your marriage. Now, the second reason why having a vision is important is energy and passion. See, if you don't know the vision for your life or for your marriage, it's very hard to get excited about it. See, once you identify a vision, you want to go after it with such enormous energy. You and your spouse would want to work towards that vision with so much energy. Okay, for instance, when you set a goal for yourself, say by December I must make 5 million, or say by 2020 I must be the MD of my company. Now, because you've already established a vision for yourself, a goal for yourself, when your alarm rings at 5:30, you're awake, you're ready, you're off. You're the first to get to work, you're the last to leave the office. When the assignments or tasks, you're the first to grab, you're the first to finish. You're always working towards achieving that goal that you have set for yourself. But when you don't have a vision, when that alarm rings, you're not bothered. If you like be the first or the last, you're not bothered. If you like have a job, you're not bothered. The same thing applies to marriages. Now, when you don't have a vision, you're not bothered about if it's successful or not. You're not bothered about if your guys are communicating properly. You're not bothered about if you are resolving conflicts well. Okay? So having a vision actually provides us the direction to reach our destination, and it helps us focus our energy into getting to that destination. So without energy, we actually feel empty, aimless, nonchalant about life, about your marriage. And see, when God puts a desire in us, He would equip us into achieving or into pursuing that desire. That's just it. Now, the third reason is unity. The couples fight because they don't see eye to eye. Their visions are competing against each other. So, two people cannot work together unless they agree, unless they are in agreement. Now, it is impossible to succeed in your marriage when the husband and the wife, they are divided. So rather than both of you having your own ways of looking at things, when you create a single vision, what you're doing is that you have the same focus. You guys have the same goal. You guys are focused on one thing instead of everybody on their own. You get? Now the last one is victory. Now it's like running a race. You're running, but you can't see the finish line. So how then do you know you're winning? So until you see the finish line, that's when you know that you're winning. So it's the same thing. Having a vision gives you that finish line. Victory is only possible if you have a goal in sight. So the only way you can say you have a successful marriage is if you have accomplished certain goals you have placed in your marriage, or if you can see that you are on the right path. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have a marriage vision, please, I implore you to create one for yourself as soon as possible. It doesn't matter if you've been married for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's never too late to create a marriage vision. And if you do not know how to go about it, please send me a message and I will guide you on ways on how you can create your marriage vision. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have